The media finally admits Biden might have dementia. After 4 years of falling down, falling up, and stumbling through words like a staircase, the media finally admits that Biden might not just have a stutter problem.
More than half the women in my cabinet, more than half the people in my cabinet, more than half of the women in my administration are women.
Calling that a stutter is an insult to people with a stutter. You just said, hey, if you have a speech impediment, you sound like a 109-year-old grandpa that forgot he's racist. A report has come out saying Biden's aide hid his mental decline through his whole presidency. If this is just now news to you, you probably believe your wife loves your neckbeard and pronouns in your bio also. The report says that his aides would rearrange his schedule if he seemed tired that day or not mentally all there. Which, to be fair, I do the same thing if I drank 8 tequila sodas the night before. But I'm not the president. It is said that he has about a 6-hour window where he can perform and it closes around 4 p.m., which is probably the 115-year-old's bedtime. And coincidentally, the same time male Kamala Harris voters say bye to their wives when they go out with their boyfriends. The Treasury Secretary was even named as an individual whose meetings grew more infrequent because of President Biden's decline. That actually explains why everything is so expensive. They also hired a vocal coach for Biden to not sound so raspy, which is why he chose the throat goat to be his VP. Ew, why did I write that? That's disgusting. Staffers even hid any negative news from his daily reports, which just means his press briefings were TikToks of Harry Sisson. That dude probably has DNC knee pads for that 4-year performance. Also, ew, what the is wrong with me? His deputy press secretary came to the rescue and said the reason there are so little meetings is that Biden leads a modern administration. Biden is as modern as a Blockbuster. The Biden cabinet defended Biden's forgetfulness and said anyone who's done legal interview prep knows you forget some of the prep. And that may be true. This is the one thing Biden has experienced more than us. I mean, he did launder money through foreign wars and had a crackhead son source foreign payments through positions at companies he has no experience running, except the energy one. He knows a lot about energy. Biden was never given any poll numbers in 2024. This guy literally raw dogged the presidency. No poll numbers, no speeches, and even no meetings.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Semi-Daily Night Show with Gary TV, your host, Gary.
Tonight's ceremonial first pitch. And please welcome the President of the United States.
Just making sure you're paying attention.
President Musk almost shut down the government. Democrats have begun calling Elon Musk the president after he had a heavy influence on the bill that almost didn't pass that could have caused a government shutdown. Democrats aren't upset a billionaire is involved in politics. They're upset their billionaires aren't involved in politics anymore. These little lizards are bought and paid for by every evil industry you can name of except Darth Vader himself. Democrats suddenly caring about billionaires and demonize them once they stop donating to them is the most Democrat thing I've seen since all those ugly chicks shaved their head to protest against Trump. Vivek Ramaswamay and Elon Musk had beef with the 1,500-page bill that gave Congress a raise. Giving Congress a raise? For what?
So that will add 5 seconds to your time after.
The raises since 2009 to keep up with inflation. You need a raise to keep up with inflation? The inflation you people caused? What the is this? The average congressman makes $174,000 a year and they wanted a raise to $243,000 a year. Nearly $250,000. For what? You people just tweet all day and make our lives harder. That's like the majority of Americans in the workforce, actually. So that actually kind of makes sense. But with the bill being stopped mainly because Elon brought attention to how stupid it is, Democrats are asking who really is president. F***ing same! Who's the president right now? Or for the past 4 years? Once politicians couldn't pass a 1,500-page bill, they reacted exactly how you expected.
They got scared because President Musk.
I'm scared too. What even are you? You look like a witch librarian that tries to ban books that have a male main character.
President Musk said, don't do it. Don't do it. Shut the government down. Imagine.
I actually can't imagine. It would be marvelous. Society would flourish. The majority of our problems would vanish. The government not getting paid is a dream of mine. It would solve all of our problems. And stop your act. We all know you don't need to get paid to survive. You just need to lure children into your house in the woods and make a soup out of them. I know you're secretly a witch. You're not fooling anyone, lady.
Who do we trust in this body?
Honestly, whoever that is on your left, he's the only one that looks mentally stable at this point.
And above all, can the American people trust us? trust us with their lives.
Well, I mean, since you're asking, no! Congress has more lies in it than a college kid's Tinder bio. You're not 6 foot, Chad. You're 5'8". You people shut down the country, yet kept all of your businesses open, and paid yourselves still. And you dress like a witch in December. I trust all of you as much as I trust a fart after Taco Bell. All right, how about a new rule? If your eye makeup matches your hair, almost matches your hair, we don't listen to you. No one mentally stable wakes up and says, hey, let me make myself look like a raccoon that is somehow also vegan. This is a fair and balanced show here at the Semi-Daily Night Show, so let's see how Republicans are reacting to this.
I will eat sandwiches of budget bills.
What the is on the menu in Washington, D.C.? I thought they just had children. AOC, the greatest Congress member of our generation, according to anyone who watches Hassan Piker, answered some questions on Instagram and it went as dumb as whatever that stuff was. The first question being about if America is turning into an oligarchy.
Oh, I don't think we're witnessing the start of an oligarchy. I think we are fully here.
Yeah, I agree, right? Like the billionaires like George Soros donating so heavily to the Democrats, Zuckerberg when he directly censored right-wing voices in the laptop story, all that swayed public opinion. Essentially, propaganda. If I post a video on TikTok, it gets banned half the time. But girls can say they hope Trump voters get hurt and it gets 1 million views. And you think the left doesn't control algorithms? I also think my taxes go to building a better society and not destroying others that need democracy. We're all stupid here.
It's not a joke that I think Elon poses real political problems for Trump and arguably may have at least rival his power and influence.
Wait, you think America is just now an oligarchy? Where the have you been the last 10 years? Our politicians, your colleagues, are rich because of lobbyists who represent billionaire corporations. Even Mr. Bernie Sanders, who hates capitalism, is a millionaire from his book that he sells on Amazon. Talking shit on capitalism. And Nancy Pelosi has a fridge that's more expensive than my car. George Soros, the human lizard, donated $170 million to Democrats in 2022 alone. Google has also donated $160,000 to AOC, Kaiser Permanente, the healthcare company, which has notoriously been known for helping people. I've had it. And the University of California. Why are you taking funds from education? You should be paying them for an education. The idea that America is now an oligarchy or that Republicans now control the social media company is the dumbest thing I've heard since I last heard you speak.
People more concerned about being precisely, factually, and semantically correct than about being morally right.
But being factually correct is important.
It's absolutely important.